Didn't mean to do that, but alright. I was going to let the rest of the song play out, but that's fine. Alright. It's been a while since I've gotten to say this. But, live from Minnesota, it's Smashurday Fight! How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Season 4 premiere of Smashurday Fight Live. It's been a while since we've done this series, but, I had, other projects I've been working on. I have graduated college since the last time we did this. Hello, who just joined? Heyo. Oh, congratulations. I was just saying that I graduated, like a couple months ago, but still. Awesome. Who else joined? Hey, Stan, welcome. Yes, because the last time we did this, you and I had not met yet. It has been 15 months since it's been exactly 15 months since the last Smashurday Fight live stream. So there's a lot. I am not going to recap all the lore because there's a lot, and I don't have to, because if you take a look in the description, or if you're in my Discord, it's also pinned in the Smashurday Fight live text chat. There is now a Google Doc that everyone can view that has all the lore compiled into it, organized in chronological order, and color coded for like different types of lore. So like there's character development, character death, like story development, plot line being resolved, and like general world building. uh yep. Because it gets crazy. So for those who have not seen the series before, which of course, Stan, that includes you, what this series is, this series is inspired by, oh, hang on. This series is inspired by um Ryan Chongo's CPU Kerfuffle series, which he hasn't done in a while. I think it's been even longer since he's done that. Yes, I believe. I don't know which one came first. But CPU Kerfuffle is the one I'm familiar with. Where basically we host a tournament between level 9 CPUs. And whereas in CPU Kerfuffle, he creates the characters based on like the alternate costumes of the characters that are already in Smash. All of my characters are created as Mii Fighters. So, mm, yeah. But anyway, and yeah, there's a lot of lore. Um, so we are starting season 4 today. And before we get into like the actual tournament and character introductions, again, some other housekeeping stuff. Like I said, you can click the link. There's a link in the description and on the Discord for the lore document. Also, there is a spreadsheet that shows the characters' win-loss stats and their status within the series. So whether they're alive, dead, retired, whatever. Um, so there's that. There is also the top link on in the description. You can vote for the Miserable Movie Oscars Grand Finals, which, if you don't watch my main channel, I do this series called Miserable Movie Monday, um, where I watch and react to terrible movies, and yes, we're working on some bonus episodes right now. The first bonus episode is going to be out on Monday. I'm almost done editing it. Uh, yeah. Um, and so there's that. So yeah, you can click the link below to vote for the Miserable Movie Oscars Grand Finals, where basically all the previous Miserable Movie Oscars winners are going head to head to determine the worst of the worst of the worst. There's also a link in the description for you to make a prediction for how you think this tournament's gonna go. And um, and even if you come in after the tournament's already started, you can look at how the tournament has been going. So if you want to make a prediction using that link, you have just a couple minutes to do so. While I get everything set up, introduce all the characters, and do a bit of story. We're actually going to start off with just a bit of story. Oh, also before we get into story, I should mention the. I'm not. I don't have to worry about that anymore. There aren't any me characters that I need to hide. Um, so, the rules for the tournament. The way the tournament itself works is it's best of 3, um, and it's double elimination, and uh, yeah. So there's a losers bracket. So if a character you like loses right away, they're not necessarily out of the tournament. They just go on to losers bracket where they can make a comeback. It has happened where someone has moved on to losers but won the entire tournament. So um, yeah, it's all level 9 CPUs. Um, and we have a pretty standard rule set for today because there isn't an official champion to determine a rule set. So 3 stocks, final smash meter is on. Um, uh, yeah, probably won't come into play. Um, yes, all items on medium. All the stages are on except for custom. I only have one custom stage anyway. Yeah, nothing else to note here. So, um, first off, um, just a bit of story that needs to occur here. So we find ourselves in the labs of the psychic ward, where Dr. Watch uh stands at a computer. running some diagnostics. And then a portal opens up with a blue glow to it. And out of the portal steps Mr. Feldlin. No, that's a different character. That's this one. Um, yeah, but that's the joke with the character. Um, uh, so Mr. Feldlin steps out of the portal. Oh, Mr. Feldlin. To what do I owe the pleasure? Well, it's been about, 15 months since the last tournament? Since the narrator was defeated once and for all? Yes, yes, and I believe that leaves some room for a new primary antagonist to cause some mischief, as the late Pavlin would put it. Agreed. Now, I understand we both may have that goal in mind for ourselves, but I believe we'd be more effective if we worked together as business partners. I'm intrigued. What exactly do you have in mind? Well, first off, with the narrator's defeat, there's not really anyone to move the story along. And I think we need something big to move this story along. And again, I ask, what do you have in mind? Mr. Feldlin opens another portal as his glasses turn from purple to blue. The portal opens to show a kingdom burned to the ground and a corpse wearing a purple heart-shaped mask. This corpse being that of Minora. Dr. Watch says, but Minora is dead. She can't be in this next match. Oh, wait. No, that's fair. Thank you actually for letting me do the story. That's what I need to get out of the way. Let's introduce our combatants for this evening. Yes, and if you looked at the bracket, you would have seen exactly who it was. Um. Also, I like how Stan, did you like just did you just pull up the character statistics and look for Minora to instead? Or did you look at the lore doc? Oh, I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. I was like, damn, Stan caught up on the lore quick. Yeah, yeah, that'd be it. Probably, yeah. Anyway, So first, uh, that's a new thing, Liam. That Stan actually is the one who introduced the narrator's son to dubbers. Stan, we'll get to that. Oh, I'm not having that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Liam, Stan. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Uh, Stan. No, no. I don't even know if Stan has seen that one. I think we'll show. Yes. Yes, we watched because we watched that one for hey, look, we also had a lot of technical difficulties. That's and and if it makes you feel better, I think well, I'm not giving you I'm not giving you unnamed characters again. That's the real kicker there. Um but if it makes you feel better, um the most recent dub we recorded is probably worse. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let us go ahead and introduce our fighters. The first fighter we have to introduce and who actually suggested the theme for today's tournament. Please everyone welcome where did he go? There he is. The Big Sniff. Not this time around, no. Be as the Big Sniff is about to explain. Now for reference for those who aren't aware, I'll just give a brief summary of all the of like the characters that are in tonight's tournament. The Big Sniff, his real name is Sean Heward Cassidy. He actually is a man that came from the Dubbers universe. Um, that but he was able to escape before the universe was destroyed, and in our universe became a member of the mafia, has since retired, reconciled with his daughter Jennifer Cassidy, um and yeah, he's he's had his ups and downs in life in general, but also in this series. So, the Big Sniff, I understand you have a big announcement to make, and that you've been up to a lot in the 15 months. Since, yeah, that you've been up to a lot in the past 15 months. What's been going on? Well, thank you, Noah. You know, I've, like you said, I've had my ups and downs in life and in this tournament. Um, but um, recently I had a experience that made me reevaluate my life as a whole. Um, and I have some really bad memories attached to this tournament. I was inadvertently responsible for the deaths of 5 individuals um in the season 1 finale. um Obviously it wasn't entirely my fault, but I still felt guilty about that. um and like you said, there's been ups and downs, there's been world threatening um catastrophes and the narrator and everything. It's been a lot, but I wanted one last good memory with this tournament. So after this tournament, I will be retiring from Smashurday Fight Live permanently. But before I go, I want to face the best of the best. So in today's tournament, I will be facing off against the other 7 fighters with the best win-loss differentials in the tournament's history. The most powerful fighters that have ever entered this arena. I am very excited, and win or lose, I'm just here for good times. Excellent. Well, thank you to Big Sniff. So you heard it. This tournament, this is going to be the best. And how I calculated this is, I mean, you can look at the stat spreadsheet to see exactly how it looks, but basically when I was rewatching all of Smashurday Fight Live, because yes, I rewatched all 3 seasons in preparation for this. That's why it took so long. So I calculated everyone's. So anytime someone won a single match, they get a point. They get a point in the win column. Every time they lose, they get a point in the lose column. And basically, to calculate the differentials, I didn't want to do it percentage wise because there have been some people that have been in way more tournaments than others. And it would be kind of skewed because, like, technically, Susie has never entered a tournament but has 100% win rate because she was in one championship match teamed up with the video game boy, which we'll get to. And so it didn't feel fair to do it percentage wise because she has 1 win and 0 losses. So that's unfair. So I just took the difference between wins and losses. So like net wins essentially. And the Big Sniff, of course, has a net 10 wins, which is impressive. That makes him the 3rd highest differential of any combatant tonight, and of all time. And coming up next with a win-loss differential of 8, please welcome the only brawler in tonight's tournament, Chicken Ass. Yeah, I don't. I don't actually. I didn't even think of that. Also, I like how you call him Mr. Niff. Um, that's just a weird way of spelling his name. It should be clarified. The name, or at least that's like the moniker he got while he was in the mafia, is Da Big Sniff. Yes, that was that was intentional. Um, ask Alex why it's like that. um, by the way, Alex will be here at some point. But he has work until later. So um he he wanted me to have his Lucas amiibo, quote unquote, say that, but you know what, I'll just just because he requested it. Sorry, you have to wait. Um nope, Nope, nope. This was independent of that. Don't. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I don't see anything. Um, Before we introduce Chicken Ass, come on. Um, um, so, um, Alex's Lucas amiibo enters the arena, and says, Alex has gotten a new job. This is an automated message. He will be around later tonight. Thank you, Lucas amiibo. Um, Now, on to our next fighter, Chicken Ass. Uh, I love this new running bit. um, anyway, so a little backstory on Chicken Ass. He is or what? I'm not entirely sure if he's still with the organization. But yes, he was he um I'll just say is because we haven't gotten any confirmation that he left or anything. He is a member of the organization Animals for the Ethical Treatment of Universes, aka A2, formerly known as the Wonder Pets. Basically, just a group of animal secret agents tasked with protecting all universes. Um, and Yes, Chicken Ass formerly worked with his partner Bacon Names, but they've been kind of they've been kind of what's the term? Um, I don't know. They're Yeah, their relationship has become somewhat strained because Chicken Ass had a whole thing where he was really keen on like trying to like stop me because he thought I was turning evil with the whole Slush X thing. Um and then he apparently the narrator rewrote history to rob Chicken Ass of a tournament win, just so we could have a more interesting story. And so, yeah, he got pissed off about that. Um, Also, hi, narrator son. I didn't know you were in the stands. Um, gotcha. Um, so, um, so Chicken Ass, like after that, went off to another universe called the Spin Dimension that was also created by the narrator, which is the universe in which Chicken Ass won the tournament. And so he's kind of got a bit of an ego now. Um, hey, let's get one thing straight. I don't have an ego. I just was robbed of a win and, wanting to make sure that that was righted. Okay, I guess. Um, um, so yeah. Liam, do you even get that joke? Yeah. Okay. This you have to have like the most. either the most or the least sanity to understand anything that was said in that Zontar the Thing from Venus commentary. Um, anyway, all right. Well, you know what? Well, I mean, I guess we'll see you in the tournament, chicken ass, and may you represent all the brawlers, I guess, even though most of your wins came as a gunner. That's um coming up next, you know, I was really hoping that, you know, we wouldn't have to deal with her again, but I guess there's some shit brewing, and Minora's back from the dead. So somehow Minora has returned. This is one name. Oh boy. Anyway, all right. So for those who don't know, a little backstory on Minora, formerly known, well, Minora's been her real name all along, but when she first entered the tournament, she was known as the Neutral Witch of the Northwest, then became the Nice Witch of the Northwest, then became the Nasty Witch of the Northwest. She had an entire like story arc that started all of season 2 and almost destroyed an entire world. um she was a resident of the land of Oz, which of course was dreamed up by Dorothy Gale. But once Dorothy grew up and stopped dreaming of Oz, Minora like had to escape, because like once she stopped dreaming of Oz, Oz was destroyed. And so because her world was destroyed, she sought to destroy any world that wasn't nice, and set her sights on destroying Lorule and was defeated, um, but then is now back. Minora, yeah, Minora, I don't even want to ask, but how are you back? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Back? I never left. And I am here to make sure that everything not so nice is no more. All right. Well, let's hope you don't win. Coming up next. Oh, hey, a good fighter. Oh, by the way, Minora has a win-loss differential of 9. Um, coming in with a win-loss differential of 16. Quite impressive, but not even the highest win-loss differential. We have Ravioli. For context for Ravioli's backstory, you know, as we mentioned, you know, Minora was very set on destroying the land of Lorule, and in Lorule we see these sort of like we like you know, different variants of various Zelda characters. It basically, you know, if the plot essentially that's and it's taken directly from the game Link Between Worlds. Um so this is Ravioli. She is the ancestor to Ravio, who is the Link variant of Low Rule that we see at the end of well, we see him throughout Link Between Worlds, but it's only revealed at the end that he is their equivalent of Link. So minor spoilers for Link Between Worlds there. Actually not minor, that's pretty major. No. We do have a Rivali variant, it's Ribaldi. And Ravioli, so Ravioli is kind of a low rule variant of Linkle, the female Link, but is also like the first Link, like Skyward Sword Link. The low rule timeline is just as confusing, if not more so, than the high rule timeline. Which we briefly discuss in the upcoming Miserable Movie Monday bonus episode. Because Tears of the Kingdom, we won't say any spoilers here, but Tears of the Kingdom apparently fucks up the timeline even more, which is great. What? Oh, yeah, I know. Jacob told me how it does. Um, yeah, well, as I've done it before, I guess I'll do it again. I'm here to, well, A, because I was invited for being one of the apparently best fighters in Smashurday Fight Live history. Thank you guys for that, by the way. Um, but also, um, I gotta do what I can to stop Minora because she wants to destroy my world again. So, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I guess with Danengorf gone, someone had to. But Danengorf at least didn't want to destroy it. He just wanted to take over. That's fine. Anyway. Um coming up next with the best win-loss differential in Smashurday Fight Live history of 17, just narrowly beating out Ravioli. We have the video game boy. Yes, who would have thought Aaron Hansen is the most powerful Smashurday Fight Live combatant? But for context, Aaron Hansen, well, the video game boy started off as Aaron Hansen. He entered a tournament with his Game Grumps co-host Dan Avidan. And then in the event that the Big Sniff alluded to earlier, where he was inadvertently responsible, I don't consider him responsible at all, but I guess like him beating Aaron in the tournament kind of set off the chain reaction. But basically, in the season 1 finale, Pavlin and Zim killed a bunch, like implanted like little like explosive chips in a bunch of people using beetles and Boss Galagas, and killed a bunch of people, including Aaron Hansen. Um, well, no, it is. It's just that Alex resurrected him. I believe Alex. I will have to clear that up. Oh no, wait, no, I know how it was. So no, wait, I remember. Um, Alex's brother Aaron, no relation to Aaron Hansen, different Aaron. It's actually spelled Aaron. Um, he went down to the realm of Hades to bring Aaron Hansen, aka the video game boy, back from the dead. But Hades needed another soul in exchange, so Alex's brother Aaron killed Reese E. Quarone, and that in exchange got Aaron Hansen resurrected. Yeah. So Yep. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. Um, well, I'd have some copyright issues, but yeah. Um, yeah, I'd have to replace a lot of names. Yeah. Anyway, Aaron Hansen, Video Game Boy, whichever you prefer to go by now. Do you have anything to say? Well, I just want everyone to remember I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins. Excellent. Thank you. Uh, we got, we got three more to introduce. I'll try to go through quickly. Thankfully, well, she doesn't have a lot of lore. The other two kind of do. Um, actually, Q doesn't have that much. He's just tied to another character with a lot of lore. But anyway, next we have Morsha. Morsha is actually another low rule variant. She is the low rule variant of Morshu, the shopkeeper from the first yep, yep, you know the one. And in low rule, Morsha, rather than running a shop where you can buy lamp oil, rope, and bombs, as long as you have enough rubies, um, yep, um, um, instead, Morsha actually runs the low rule equivalent of OSHA, which is also confusingly called Morsha. Um, yeah, when she entered the tournament, she was a bit of a menace because she tried to suck all the fun out of the tournament by making it so that we could play only without items and on Boxing Ring or King of Fighters Stadium. So Morsha, what do you have to say today?
Well, I don't like how you've gone back to your casual, reckless rule set, and rest assured, if I win, we'll be going back to my rule set.
Well, I hope you don't win then. Coming up next, no items, and the only stages allowed were Boxing Ring and King of Fighters Stadium. Because 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 they are the only, and this is actually a direct reference to David Brian Gilbert, or Brian David Gilbert rather, one of his unraveled videos on Polygon, which was um figuring out which Smash Bros stages had the most OSHA violations, and Boxing Ring is the only one. This was pre DLC, and we just assumed that the King of Fighters Stadium would be OSHA compliant as well, because it's actually meant for fighting. Um, but yeah, Boxing Ring is the only stage with no OSHA violations. Um, nope, that's apparently not an OSHA violation. Um, um, yeah. Um, Also, Liam, I bet you can guess which stage had the most OSHA violations. I bet you can guess. I'll give you a nope. A bit. It is a big stage. Yes. No, not that big. Um. It's one you hate. No, no. In fact, its camera is the exact opposite of Rainbow Cruise. Yeah. Anyway. Um anyway, coming up next, we have Q. A little backstory on Q. He's an old scientist. And he has made a lot of gadgets for Kostya, who, of course, is no longer with us because he died when he defeated the narrator. Um uh yeah. Um yeah, it was a thing where like he was like killing the narrator, and then the narrator used his stand to like tie their fates together because that's his stand. And so Kostya died as a result as well. So um yeah. Um and yeah, so Q made a lot of gadgets for Kostya, also has made some gadgets for Dan Avidan. Yeah, and he's good friends with our good friend of the show, Chives, who has helped with a lot of the stuff. Um he's like our security and making sure everything goes all right with the tournament. Q, anything to say? Uh I don't have much to say because Alex is not here to voice me. But let's hope for a good tournament. All right, thank you for breaking the fourth wall. Um yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't really I mean, yeah, I don't have any Russian characters. So, um uh oh yeah, definitely cuz like Alex kind of co-opted Scully um uh and made him so much more than he was meant to be. um yeah. It and then last up we have Glassman, aka Al McCavity. Little backstory on him. There's actually not much. Well, there's a lot, but not much because he was only in one tournament. It was actually the last tournament, and he helped defeat the narrator. Um, so Al McCavity was born to a cursed family of triplets. It was him, Perry, and Norm, and they were cursed. And I guess the only way to relieve the curse um, was to kill his brothers. Um, this whole thing was going to be further explored in a spin-off series that we never made but might still make at some point, so some details might change. But he's also from the spin dimension, which is that again that other alternate universe that the narrator created, not the W's universe. The and he is simultaneously the spin dimensions variant of Alex and the spin dimensions variant of Blake Winchester, which is a whole other can of worms. But don't worry, um, he like defeated his inner Blake Winchester half, so he's good now. Like he doesn't have that inner conflict. He defeated his inner Blake, and so like drove the evil out, I guess. Anything else to say before the tournament starts, Glass Man? Uh no, not really. Um maybe later once Alex gets here I can pull out my Alex impression again. That'd be fun. All right, excellent. Well, so now let's get on with our tournament. So, if you Did either of you want to make a prediction real quick? Otherwise, I'm going to stop the predictions and start the tournament. Yes. So for our first match, we have the Video Game Boy versus Q. All right. Let's start the tournament and get right into round one. Oh boy. We're starting off a balloon fight, which is already an interesting stage. We've seen Dan Avidan do a lot on this stage, but we haven't really seen. I don't think we've seen Aaron Hansen on this stage. So I'm curious to see. Oh my gosh, he just escaped from the fish and footstooled Q into the fish, but Q was able to escape the fish twice. Ooh, there goes video game first stock. Oh, Q's there. Yep, they're medium. Yes. Yes, but the hothead's not moving, so it's not really doing much. Um, oh, there is. Mhm. Uh, yeah, gets it. No, no one gets it. Oh no, Aaron gets it just before it despawns. We'll see. Oh nope, that's about the best he could have done. Yep, and he's almost a full stock ahead and has two of the three dragoon pieces. Okay, this is. Q grabs it though. Q knows how powerful that Q Q is very tuned into like contraptions and machines, so he knows how vital that dragoon is and isn't going to let Aaron Hansen get that final piece. Oh, that is an interesting way to use it, but it worked. He's got quite the damage. He's got quite the damage deficit to make up, but it's not impossible for Q to bring this back. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Video Game Boy is really wailing. Yes, that you can he defeat the video game boy with his own power, the power of rage? Oh, not quite. And the video game boy takes round one. This, as a reminder, this is best of three, so we go into a round two. Yes, and just to make sure, just to give myself some easier time, I'm gonna go ahead and keep track of all the wins and losses on my notebook as we're going. So round two, as I tallied one win for the video game boy and one loss for Q. And we move on to a much more modern stage with help me out here, Liam. What is this stage called? I not the whole time. I think you were just muted for like Moray Towers. That's what I thought, but I was thinking Mori Towers. That's not correct. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious because I know. I mean, we know the video game boy knows like his classic video games. I'm not sure how attuned he is to Splatoon though. I'm not. I'm not. Yes. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of like team player Aaron is. The last tournament we had, Sora was definitely out because I had him as a combatant in season 2 as a joke. He briefly teamed up with Mushu 2020. Fuck Mushu 2020. Um oh yeah. I love seeing Metagross just fall through all the platforms. And we got Mother Brain. Okay. Yeah, there we go. He just needed the opera. Okay. And Q, oh, but can Q, oh, Q does survive. Maybe, yes. Okay. Okay. He finally takes out that second stock on Q. Well, that's good because if the video game boy got that, Q would have a much harder time making any sort of comeback, but it is possible. If he can just take out that second stock, they'll be at about even. He does all. Yes. Um, it would be advantageous to either use that now and take out the stock, or okay, well, um, I was going to say either that or get a big hit in and use the final smash to hopefully take out to death him potentially, but um, they were more even, but now oh, burrowing Snagrit, wow. Burrowing Snagrit just takes out Q, and the video game boys all the video game boy moves on in winners, and Q is already pushed to losers bracket. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it an upset because as we discussed, the video game boy is the most powerful fighter that has ever come to Smashurday Fight Live, and I believe he has beaten if I believe he has beaten Q before. So I think. Um but anyway, so uh yeah, yep, let's move right on to our next matchup, which is oh boy, we have Glassman versus Minora. Ooh, this is interesting. We've got old school versus new school here. Minora base kind of dominated in season 1, um, and then had a major story arc that resulted in her death at the beginning of season 2. Glassman just kind of came in at the end of season 3 and, took out helped to take out arguably a more powerful threat, but we'll see how he deals with Minora in round. I just got a Discord notification from Alex. He just saying that he's on his way home. Huh, okay. I do. I do. There hasn't been anyone, so um, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, most these are also the only 2 sword fighters in the tournament. Um, and we only have 1 brawler because again, this is the most powerful of the most powerful. And let's be honest, gunners kind of dominate this series. I mean, we have a lot of sword, but not a lot of brawler winners. And yeah, huh? did not hear a sneeze. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Yep, Sukapan is an oh my gosh. Glassman is kind of wrecking shop right now. With a final smash, if he were to if he were to get to the edge and use that, dodges it. Ooh, that could have been a great 3-star. But now my no. Hang on. Yep, I'm texting Alex. Because I was not prepared for a 3 stock this early. I know he he might have an idea for this. Because I don't. Um um well ooh, I actually my video's still showing on Discord, right? Okay, just making sure because for some reason the view was just showing me Stan's icon. Um no, it's yeah, because he joined after I started the thing. Um and I had it like tapped out. So um wait, I got it. Okay. So um Glassman um Glassman turns to Minora and says, "You're oh, Cade's streaming. Well, uh yeah. I mean, I mean, if you want to go to his stream, you can. Um, yeah, I don't care that much. Um, um, so Glassman turns to Minora and says, "You're not the only mistake in today's tournament. I would like to call Chicken Ass to the arena." Nope, that's not chicken. Sora, you are not the Sora, you and Minora are not the only mistakes in this tournament. Oh boy. Uh, oh, I that's no, because I accidentally clicked on him. That was um
What? What's the meaning of this?
well, because I am relatively new to this series, I decided to watch back some old tournaments to familiarize myself with my upcoming opponents. And I noticed that Noah actually made an error in calling one of the tournaments. In week 19, when you and Croctopus faced off against Business Casual and Blue Violet, you were granted a 2-0 victory against them, when in fact you had each won one match, so it should have gone to a round 3. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall. I actually, when I was rewatching all the tournaments, I actually made this mistake. And we decided we're going to rectify it. So before Glassman and Minora get to their next match, we need to call some fighters. What's wrong? So Business Casual, Blue Violet, and Croctopus are called to the stadium. So, and I'm just making this the special thing for Glassman's 3 stock, because I forgot to do this earlier. So yeah, so this will go on the record, and if Chicken Ass lose, if Chicken Ass, we're going to make the ruling because however this match went could have affected the tournament, because after being granted that fraudulent 2-0, Chicken Ass and Croctopus did win the tournament. So if Chicken Ass loses this match, he is actually going to be disqualified from today's tournament, and we will have to find a replacement for him. So let's see how it goes. Officially, round 3 for these teams back in week 19. Let's go. All right. And they're on Newport City. I legit don't know. I thought that Chicken Ass and Croctopus 2-0'd them, but Business Casual and Blue Violet won the first match. And I guess I just forgot they won it. Blue Violet has already lost a stock. Oh, I should mention Team Attack is not on. So oh, and oh, and loses another stock. Business Casual loses a stock. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That is a thing that can happen. Oh, Octopus has lost a stock. Oh, but Blue Violet gets the Dragoon and is aiming for Croctopus and takes out Croctopus's second stock. Oh boy. It's not the exact rule set, but we're going with it. I mean, I mean, I mean, Chicken Ass has already been robbed of a win, is the thing, so he's gonna be real pissed if he loses this. Oh, Business Casual has been hit with 2 Brawler final smashes and lived to tell the tale because of this stage being huge. Is using his on Croctopus, which won't. Uh, Chicken Ass is it's now two. It's oh, loses Business Casual loses a stock. Croctopus is really trying here. Oh, but Blue is not necessarily. If Croctopus somehow pulls this out, Chicken Ass is good to go. Like, yep, this is a stage that. Oh, hey, Alex here. Hey, Alex. So, for context, I mentioned you in a DM that Glassman 3 stuck Minora. Um, also, Video Game Boy 2 0'd Q in the first matchup. But now we're Glassman apparently watched back the tapes and noticed that Chicken Ass and Croctopus were handed a fraudulent win. And so we're doing a makeup fight. And Business Casual is out, but could steal a stock from his partner. Nope. Nope. This because the stage. Because the stage. Yep. Oh, but might have picked a bad time. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It worked out. Um, yeah. Okay. Should be good. Hopefully that didn't screw up the YouTube. I mean, I think it did a little bit, but on YouTube, it's fine. Okay. Just all right. So just in case anyone watching the YouTube missed it, because I don't know if you did or not. Uh, Chicken Ass just lost and is disqualified from the tournament. So we will have to find a replacement. But in the meantime, let's get back to Minora versus Glassman because they are going into round 2. And while we do that, first of all, I'm going to open my window because it is hot. Yeah. Well, it just happened. Did anyone see how that? What? Oh my god! What? Glassman is the hero we need but don't deserve. Glassman, what the fuck? Yeah, Glassman helped beat Glassman helped beat the narrator, and now he is helping beat Minora. I swear, he 3 stocks Minora again. Oh, oh, ooh, yes, yes. Okay, let's go. Okay. Pity smash. What even? Yeah. Okay. Glassman is saved from the but foolishly uses the Daybreak Cannon before Glassman spawns back in. And it don't matter. And with that, Glassman beats Minoria in a 2-0. I think I predicted Minoria to beat Glassman. But I'm happier with this. All right, cool. And as Minora and right before Minora and Glassman exit, Glassman says, "You don't seem the same as when I watched you in those early tournaments. You seem off somehow. But I hope you find whatever it is you need." Who's up next? Ravioli and Morsha. Okay, cool. Okay, let me just check something. Okay. All right. So, what did I just say? Ravioli and Minorca. Ravioli and Morsha, rather. Yeah. Cool. All right. I don't have any dialogue for them. Round one. I'm just. I know what you mean. Yeah. I'm just gonna. Yep. Yeah. Um. Um. Yep. Oh no! It wasn't important. I was just quoting myself as Zim. Okay. Okay, I think I know. Okay. Oh, and they're both down to 2 stocks. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was looking at the sheet to determine who. Oh boy. Morsha takes round 1. Round 2. I hope not. I hope we get the most bullshit stage that Ravioli can defeat Morsha on. Um, sorry. Oh, picking up a lot of damage on Ravioli, but Ravioli, has the final smash. Yes. Oh, all right. Can see. No, Ravioli. Yep, Morsha takes that her first stock. Yes. Thankfully, no, it doesn't have to be. Oh, you're. Wait, does that timer? She avoids it. Thank God. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Mhm. Oh no, and Morsha takes out another stock. Oh, great. All right. Well, yeah, that'd be. I mean, that'd be hell to set up. um, I mean, I've done a Smash Bros. Tournament in person before, but two actually, Brawl and Project M. Um, so that's a two. There's another 2-0.
And that's gonna be all right. Cool.
So up next, we have the Big Sniff against who would have been Chicken Ass, but we need a replacement. And the Big Sniff, you're the one who put on who came up with this idea to invite all the best fighters. You're the one who actually sent out the invitations. Apart from the one to Minora, not sure how that happened. Although she technically did earn her spot because she has a win-loss differential of 9. So I think it's only fair that you pick Chicken Ass's replacement. Well, you know, there's a couple fighters with a pretty decent win-loss differential of 6, but I think it's only fair to replace Chicken Ass's slot with the one who beat him. So Business Casual. Congratulations, buddy. You're in the tournament now. Well, all right. Let's do this, I guess. So, Business Casual is stepping in to replace Chicken Ass in the tournament and facing off against his former Mafia rival / friend.
Well, as far as I know, they're still friends.
Just former Mafia rivals. Of course, the first time we saw Business Casual in a tournament, he was teamed up with the Big Sniff. I'm actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if Business Casual has ever been solo in a tournament. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Because in the last one he was in, he was teamed up with... Oh, and both fighters lose a step. Well, not anymore. He's gone now. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Oh, but Business Casual got that Death Scythe. Ooh, and gets his final smash off. This could take out... No. Well, yeah. Yeah. He just couldn't recover. Oh, an S flag on the field. Oh boy. Oh, and Business Casual gets it. Will he use it? He just misses. Ooh. Where's Stan to voice out? I mean, I could do my Meowth, brother. What the fuck is a cat? Oh, and Business Casual takes round 1. All right. I knew you were up to it, buddy. Now I just gotta snap you out of that phase you're in. Or days, whatever. You know what I mean. Round 2. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Oh, smash ball. No. Fake on real. Fake and real. Ooh, business it's taken out by fake. Big, yeah. This is this is not gonna knock it out. No. I was gonna say that he's at basically 0. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, there's an assist trophy. Oop, shadow on the field. All right. Ooh, the lightning. Yep. Oh, oh, but he neighbor. So now, yeah, yeah. Oh, and the big sniff just barely lands it, but it doesn't do much because uh no, that's the screen goes blue with daybreak. I don't know. Ooh, that gave him some trouble. Oh, and yeah. No, I mean I don't think brawler smash cannot take out. Yeah, there. But there we go. We get our first round. Well, regardless, we get our first round 3 of the day. I have to wonder who's been doing more damage to your mind, Dr. Watch or Blue Violet? You mean my wife? That's not your wife. Alex, what does the W stand for again? So I can make this more personal for W Pons Cache. Do you remember? No, the what's like his actual first name? That's what I thought too. Wilbur. She's not your wife, Wilbur. She's not mine either. I don't know why I thought that. My wife died in the destruction of my universe. I never remarried in this one. There's something about her. Maybe it has to do with Dr. Watch too. I don't know, but something about her makes people see what they want to see. That's why Jennifer saw her birth mother as well. We both know I adopted her once I got to this universe. Maybe I need to knock a little more sense into you. Round 3. And there, I've retconned all. I've successfully retconned Blue Violet to make it work more with the story I want. I don't like Brawler's prospects in this series, but you know. Wait, I think the launch star tried to launch business casual in the opposite direction of the Big Sniff's blast, so it just canceled out. Yeah. Yeah, business casual has not been landing many of those final smashes. Not against the Big Sniff. Well, not very useful there. Um, ooh, and found a last stock, but he can close that gap slightly with a final smash if he lands it. Yeah, that'll take him. Yep. Yeah. But I mean, he can build it up pretty quickly. Does it do damage? Okay, probably not a lot, but you're the Dr. Mario player. I'm not. Well, I'm the actual thing. Oh, I didn't know that could happen. Oh, nice little end pose there as he's about to use his final smash. I didn't. I don't know. The Big Sniff moves on, and that that knocks that just knocks business casual to lose. I don't know. I am too. I don't know whatever. I don't know. I don't even remember what I was thinking. Shit. Can I edit that? I can. Thank you for calling me out on that, because we wouldn't want one that completely derails a tournament. Like what happened last time with Chicken Ass. Regardless, let's move on to losers. Oh, you have a story thing? That voice sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. It has been 15 months since I've been here, and so much has happened since then. I would tell you all about it, but I think it'd be better to show you. In the short film that's in the works, starring Noah Nelson as me, the Big Sniff. We're working on it. We're writing the script. It'll happen at some point. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah, uh, yeah. My one of the best jokes I've ever made. Oh man. Anyway, all right. Q versus Minora in losers. Alex, does Q have this? All right. Round one with these two. Um, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I still need to go back and finish Legends Arceus. And at some point get Scarlet or Violet and play that. I think what I'm doing since well, and I didn't mention this specifically, but um oh, just for the people watching, and I'll say this at the end as well, but um this season Smashurday Fight Live is only going to be every other week. Um uh just because yeah, why is it like translucent? Oh, was he behind the stage? I didn't know. I never noticed that. Yeah, that's fair. Um, but yeah, A, because I've got a lot of other projects I'm working on, and B, Alex has a commitment on every other Saturday night. Um, so yeah. So yeah, these will be every other Saturday for the season, at least for the time being. Um, and unless I that was that was that was hilarious. That was hilarious and cool. Um, yeah, yeah. Fighters are pretty even right now. Yeah. Yep. Q gets it, and Minora has hers built up naturally. Honestly, could do well here, but get rid of it. Yeah, I think even a meter one would have killed from that range. um. Ooh, cool. All right. This is cool. Watching these two fight on this stage is really cool. No, no, Minora manages to recover. I we've seen her do a lot in this series, though. If you use it effectively, this could turn the tables. This could very well turn the table. Not if he okay uses it. That's not gonna. Well, ooh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say if it was a little further over, Q wouldn't have been able to recover. Ooh, if Minora could get that blue shell, ooh, there it is. And is Minora in range of that killing? I called it too with the blue as soon as the blue shell showed up. That wasn't a reverse 3-stack or anything, right? Yeah, no, it wasn't. They were pretty even for early on. Does Q have anything to say before round 2? All right, round 2. Done. All right. What did Minora just do? No, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Yeah, she traded 2 stocks for 1. That's not a great trade. I'll have to make note of that. If she does bring this back, it will be a reverse 3 stock. Yeah, not technically, it will be because she lost her second stock before he lost his first. But let's see what happens. Never make a promise you can't keep. But ooh, and Q's got a final smash. That's gonna. I mean, if he lands, that's gonna be it. Yep. That's it. Well, yeah, round 3 we go into. I assume nothing in particular. Yeah. Um. Round 3. Oh, sorry. Did you have something this time? Okay. We are on small battlefield. All right. And Roar Rakdos. This might be well for Minora, considering the costume. We'll see. We're going on a trip in our rocket ship. Oh, but that's okay. She recovers. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, but she knocks it out of her. Ooh, okay. Both fighters are at very high percent. All right, never mind. Yep, Q loses a stun. Fatal Frame, that's gonna, yeah, something like that. I forget. Did I get? No, I didn't get a Fatal Frame game on Wii U before the closure. Oh wait, Abra teleported her into the final Smash. Oh, cool. And with that, Alex Costin never had an Abra, right? I don't think so. But it would be great if he did, because that would be very fitting. Yes, I do. So Minora is out of today's tournament, but is there a fight here, or is there a fight here? Because just in case we decide there's going to be, let's go to cutscene. Uh, just well, cut. That's just for any story fights, so that we don't have items ruining story fights. No, that was a makeup for a tournament fight. So it's 4, right? Glad I remembered to do that. The eyes on the mask, the green part of the eyes, go completely black. I don't know what's going on. What's this destruction of low rule? I was in blackness, and then I woke up here in this tournament. I don't know who this Minora is you're talking about. I guess it's me, but it's coming back to me. They're one and the same, but I think I was them, but am not them. I was in life, and then I died, but was brought back with body but no soul. Just, I don't care which ending you give me. Just keep me away from her. The doctor. Sure. Well, while we're doing that, let me update the bracket. I didn't do that. That was a 2-1. Yeah. Just because why not? I don't know what you're talking about. She just failed to recover. She used her up B and it didn't work out. I don't know. Is that stand back or? Ew. Oh no, you're good. Yeah. I mean, yes. Fights meters are on story fights. Oh, nice. Gotcha. Oh. So yeah, resurrected Minora is knocked out of the tournament, and Alex's amiibo just took her mask off. And it just pretend the mask is off because I didn't bother to make a maskless Minora Mii Fighter. Um, um, hey, Liam. Hey, Liam. That's actually not why, but it just kind of works out that Alex also has a thing for an important Lucas. Nope. Just pretend you didn't see it. And let's pretend that it is for that reason and nothing else. Um um so um Stan, could you do me a favor and stop spamming emotes right now? Because I'm getting notification sounds for all of no, it's fine. That's yeah, the soundboard's on my server. You can use soundboard. You can use soundboards. Here we go. Okay, but okay. Quiet now. Yeah, quiet now because we've got a little bit of story. Uh, no. It's yeah. It just I needed to log back into my computer because the screen went black. That's why you guys weren't seeing the stream. Um, yeah, I I can't thank you enough, but please just it take me just please take me somewhere where can be safe, somewhere without Dr. Watch. And is that it? All right, so they I guess teleport away or whatever or walk away, I don't know. One quick thing before we move on. One of these days you will find out. What now? Oh, gotcha. What do you mean you boosted the? What does that mean? What does that mean exactly, though? Oh, cool. So it's you can give it away if you want, but something good might happen if you keep it. That was that was for you, Liam. Danganronpa. Uh anyway, back at the psychic ward. Oh, that pesky Alex. Now we've lost our most powerful asset. Not our most powerful. And I think I still have it. Let me check. Do I still have it? I do not. That's fine. Grover Feldlin or Mr. Feldlin, however you, whatever.
Okay. So,
Grover Feldlin carries in you see him carry in another corpse, and it is the corpse of the narrator. What is this? The narrator? Yes. My idol. With him gone, I must continue his story. Now, do you still have a VHS? Do you still have a VCR? I, I, I do. Why? He holds up a tape. He holds up a VHS tape that says Dubber's The Lost Tapes. He goes over to Dr. Watch's VCR, which I guess she pointed out, and just happened to be in the same room. And is just happens to be set up. Let's go with it. That's not canon, no. That's not canon. That is absolutely not what a Dr. Watch thing to do. He puts in the VHS and stabs the TV with his sword. What the hell are you doing? Shh. And a portal opens up, pulling Mr. Feldlin and the narrator's corpse into it. And you see static on the screen as it reforms the hole that was stabbed into it, and now it looks good as new. And then you see Mr. Feldlin on the screen dragging the corpse to another lab. And a sign at the top of the lab reads, Junior's Dad's Lab. This will also make a lot more sense once the Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space dub comes out next month. Yeah, this will make a lot more sense when that dub comes out. Well, I have never played Persona in my life, but I take your word for it because Okay, where are we? Okay, so now we're at Ravioli versus Business Casual. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I don't have any particular dialogue for these two right now, so round one. Maybe someday. And by someday, I mean later tonight, possibly. I don't know. All right. Hopefully, there's not a ton more story tonight because we are barely through the tournament. We are not that far into the tournament, and it is already 9 past 9. So, yeah. Yeah, and don't worry if anyone needs to head out at any point, uh, do not worry. You are by no means obligated to stay the entire time. Yeah. 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 Um. Yeah. Yeah. Business casual just lost a stock. Yeah. And she. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Get some damage and oh, they're both okay. And they're yeah. It won't be super effective on a stage this big and with her at so little damage. Yeah, but she's at such low damage, it's not gonna kill. Yeah. Yeah. But a full smash might or she might I mean, I don't think yeah, yeah, the distance. Yep. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's gonna it would take a miracle comeback, but we've seen miracle comebacks happen, so who knows? Yeah, not from brawlers. Yeah. Um, but yeah. Oh, there's that other stock. Now, if he manages to take out that last stock, it would be a reverse 3 stock because it he lost his second stock just barely before she lost her first stock. Oh, it don't matter. Ravioli takes round 1. Okay. Oh, yep. All right. Let's move right along to round 2. We're on. I mean, in all fairness, when we made predictions, it was chicken ass. So, um, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I never did confirm, but I do believe that that yes, I believe that this is the first time business casual has ever been in a tournament solo. I believe.
Here I am. All right. And there goes Ravioli's first stock. Ravioli getting taken out by Gira. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. This is a very different match than last match. Oh, and he misses out on his. No, actually, okay. She didn't need it because she was able to take it out. Ooh. Well, this could change things. Oh, okay. Ravioli had it for a split second, and then business casual knocked it out. Ooh, oh, this could. Oh, okay. Ravioli has it. Hasn't gotten knocked out. This could be big. If Ravioli, well, if Ravioli brings it back, it's a reverse three step. Yep. We get the reverse three stock. And thankfully, I have the perfect moment. And that's a 2-0 too. So Ravioli moves on. Business casual is out of the tournament, which is fair. It would have been a little lame if a 5 differential fighter won this tournament just because they had to substitute in for someone who got disqualified. Hey. Actually, wait. This would be a cutscene fight. Yeah. Yep. So all right. See you around. Yeah. 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 That's a good one. Take care. Yeah. All right. The big sniff enters, sees business casual lying on the ground, um, and shouts out to the arena, "Hey, Dr. Watch, come on out." I'm trying to think. Actually, you know what? This one. What? What do you want, Mr. Cassidy? You've been holding my friend captive for too long. I'm issuing a challenge to you. In fact, let's go 3v3. If we win, you let business casual go. And if I win,
You can take me instead. You can take me. Dad, don't do it. I know what I'm doing, Jennifer. With you and my new son-in-law by my side. We can do this. And Blue Violet also enters. You're gonna let me just get these right. Blue, you be red, you be red. All right. I know what I'm doing. Believe me.
Well, why don't we make this a little more interesting? It's a good thing well, not having my own power, I was able to siphon off some of Reese's.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll give it everything I got.
Yes. Devil Gin.
I should have said a thematic stage for this, but this works. This is epic enough. And Dr. Watch has already lost a stock. Interesting. Dr. Watch is down to her last stock. Jennifer is down a stock. Business Casual is down a stock. Chat is down a stock. The only people who have all three stocks remaining are the Big Sniff and Blue Violet, which makes sense because they're the only non-brothers. Yeah. Oh, all right. Everyone has at least one stock now. But Dr. Watch is still the only one down to last stock.
Did I update the bracket, right? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Everyone is down to last stock. Ooh, Dr. Watch gets hurt off on the Big Sniff. Ooh. Oh, Chad Cachet is out. Jennifer misses. But
I just can't get a win today. Oh well. You can have your friend back. I've gotten what I need from him anyway. Blue Violet. Let's go.
Hey, is that who I thought it was? No, it's not who any of us think it is. There's something about her. She gives off this kind of aura that makes you see her as whoever you want to see her as. I saw her as my wife. Jennifer saw her as her mother. And your father saw her, rather, most likely as you saw her, as your mother. Oh, man. Oh, what happened? How long was I out? You've been out a long time, friend. But don't worry. We have plenty of time to catch up. After I'm done with the tournament, of course. And with that, let's move back to the tournament. And we have... Ooh, okay. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We have... Yep, I got it. Yep. Yep. We got the Video Game Boy versus Glass Man. Let's not waste any time. Round one. Well, he was saying it as Aaron, I think. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, it wouldn't work for the current. I don't think it would work for like the current structure of Game Grumps, but I could see them doing a mine. I don't think he's inherently against doing anything with Minecraft. I mean, he did the song, and actually, I mean, before, I forget, did Notch say some bad stuff? I think he did. Okay, yeah. I mean, they they had him on the album before that stuff came out, so um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the video Game Boy does seem to do well on retro stages, and here we go. He two star and wins round one. Let's see with round. Ooh. Let's see with round two. Yeah, because the walls. All right. Well, I mean, hey, this is representative of the first game ever played on Game Grumps, so that could bode very well for the video Game Boy. Yep, that was the first game ever played on Game Grumps. Way back, way back. Oh, well, makes sense. You had a DS as a kid and probably didn't. You never had a DS, a regular DS? Oh. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I probably also knew about Superstar Ultra before Superstar because I do have yeah. Which is interesting. A DS was the, I mean, not counting my dad's PS2, a DS was the first game system I ever like had that was mine. Yeah. I mean, I got it just for Pokemon, basically. Yeah, yeah, that would do it. Ooh. Video Game Boy jumps into the lava for a first stock loss. Glassman's got a good amount of damage on it. Oh, he's there. Oh, but Video Game Boy has built up a final smash. All right. There we go. Back to basically even. And both fighters have final smashes built up, but Video Game Boy is too far away to do anything about it. He didn't keep it. He got it after back in, yeah. And now the video game boy, yep, the video game boy just racked up a lot of damage on him and got a quick second stock off of him and then did a dash dance afterwards, which is very funny. That feels in character. I'm not yeah. He's a star man. Yeah. I have played an hour of Mother 3 and that is it. Yeah. That was getting continuously hit by spikes and now he's sitting in the I don't I don't know. We got one. Oh, fake's gone. Real's still roaming. If you fake it, he will come. I'm actually shocked you get that one. No offense. I am shocked that you get that reference. Yeah. Oh. But regardless, Video Game Boy 2.0s. Yeah, is, it is Field of Dreams, yes. I just realized that the way I phrased it, I paraphrased it, could be. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna dwell on that. I mean, yeah, 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 yeah. You could probably figure out what I thought. Well, and combined with faking it. Anyway, the big sniff versus Morsha round. All right. Yeah. 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 I definitely like parts of it. I think it could like with the concept, it could very easily be reworked into a horror film. It's like this guy literally he is and my mom is like, no, it's such a sweet movie, and I'm like, okay, but conceptually it's horrifying because think about the concept and the like this man is literally compelled to spend like all his money to build a baseball field by the ghost of a dead baseball player in order to attract more dead baseball players' ghosts. That is the plot of that movie. You could make a horror movie with the exact same plot. And you've got the perfect title for it too, Field of Nightmares. Yeah, I really hope the big sniff. Okay, he's even to back out. Cool. Yes, and the Smash. Okay, Morsha has hers built up, and the big sniff's close to his. Oh, and she upgrades to a full one, but she's getting some damage racked up on her by both the big sniff himself and the snake prince, whatever that assist trophy is. Ooh. Oh no. Damn it. Damn. And he had his because when she won the tournament, she made it not fun. she 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 made it boring, like by taking away the chaos. Yeah. Yeah. Both the organization and the character are named Morsha. It's very confusing. Yeah. Again, there's only two that are. And one of them we just kind of assumed was. Oh, the big C takes that's round one. Yes, that's round one. Just make it sure. All right. Let's just move right along to round two. Yeah. Round two. Mm, fun. I want to do. I should talk to Jacob about possibly do because I feel like that'd be a fun LP for us to do because he is a fan of roguelikes and we started a playthrough of Darkest Dungeon a while back. Uh, have, have not continued it in a while, but maybe we'll get back to that at some point. And of course, one of back when he did solo, also back when Jacob did solo Let's Plays, one of the ones he started was Rogue Legacy. Ooh. Lots of damage racked up on both fighters, and the big or yeah, healing or whatever. Or Morsha gets the smash ball, and that's gonna be a kill right now. Yep. Yeah. Shown up a couple times today. Yeah. Mhm.
Smoke on that was dumb. That was real dumb. That was I think still what one of my the Big Sniff, what are you doing? Oh, thank you. I wouldn't say most, but thank you. That's that's giving me way too much. I still think one of my favorite one of my favorite edits I've done was when it in the in Johto Gurneys when Alex caught a pineco and named it Dog for some reason, with two G's like Snoop Dogg. And when he did that, I made an edit where I took a GIF of Pineco spinning in the anime, and like anytime he like faced forward to show his eyes, he was wearing shades, and I had the Snoop Dogg dancing GIF. You know the one. Um, uh, that was actually a bad place to use it. Um, yeah. And now Morsha's got hers, and she uses it advantageously, and we go to round 3. I mean, either of them could have taken advantage of it, and both did for a while, but all right, round 3. Round 3. Let's see what happens. Yep. It's a shame Q's not here. Canonically, this is his lab. I didn't know there was a difference, actually. Yeah, neat. Ah, yeah, and the blob one too. The joke is that Morsha is my yellow devil. Ooh, nice, nice. Wait, did Oki grab items? I did not know that they could actually take advantage of the items though. Well, no, actually, if he gets that yellow devil, that's a advantageous. But oh, footstool. And the Big Sniff almost has his. Yes. Yep. Good. Ooh, healing field. Ooh, the Big Sniff has his. Can he take advantage? Oh, he doesn't need. Ooh, if he uses it now, that could very much. Yes. It's fine. I mean, he's still got a very sizable. Nah, she Skull Kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah. The Big Sniff, this is the second time facing Morsha. He's just kind of walked into something continually and not done anything. Ooh, but that's gonna. Oh, no, yellow Devil blocked it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, he was like, "I'll let her get that." That seemed very strategic. He let her get the Yellow Devil so that she was in prime position to be taken out by him. That was great. Yes. This is why the Big Sniff is one of our best fighters. And he moves on. Oh baby. He moves on to face the video game boy in winners finals. That is going to be an emotional fight for him, but one that I'm sure he is more than eager to go about doing. But let's move on to losers for a bit here. Let's go to Glassman versus Ravioli. This will also be a very interesting fight. Two, at this point, legendary heroes. Let's dive right in. Round one. Yeah. This fits. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean she has a lot more experience in this tournament than Glassman does. I mean, granted, I mean, here's the thing: both again, both are like yes, yes. I mean, well, here's the thing: both have gone toe to toe with yeah, both of these fighters have gone toe to toe with world threatening um entities. Um so I'd say they're both even in that regard. Granted, and both of them fought those world threatening entities teamed up with other people. It noting. Right, yes. Scully was teamed. Yes, that's right. Scully was teamed up with yeah. Yeah. And then yes, and of course Ravioli against Minora was ooh. Yes. Yeah, nothing story wise, but it was an impressive showing. Let's see what happens in round two. It is also worth knowing that while Ravioli teamed up with people against Minora, it is worth noting that in this tournament we saw Glassman frankly kick Minora's ass easily. He even threes. Now, granted, Minora was not at her full power like she was in the fight against Ravioli, Danengorf, and Snitches, but you know, but yeah, so I'd say these fighters are very evenly matched as far as what they have dealt with in you know. Oh, oh, yeah, no, he was hoping to get the
stock exchange there, but it didn't quite work out. Ravioli was able to hang on. All pieces are on the field with Glassman claiming 1 and Ravioli claiming 2. I mean, Ravioli's used to collecting. We all know Ravioli has experience collecting 3 of a powerful weapon. Ooh, and a very good use of the final smash. Ravioli's not going to be able to recover. But Glassman was getting greedy there, and it almost cost him, but he was able to make it back. Ooh, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. But I think the feathers got blown off. Ooh, ravioli. And Ravioli gets the bullets of light, but it doesn't quite do it. As a reminder, Ravioli's final smash is canonically named the Bullets of Light. Um, okay. Yes. Both fighters are hanging on for dear life now. Ravioli does have a sizable advantage, but it could turn around potentially. Ooh, that's very much gonna do it. Now he does have a lot of damage to make up, but if he could get all 3 of those dragoon pieces, nope. Okay, rapidly. We're still missing that 3rd piece of the Daybreak Cannon. Ooh, she don't even need it, but if she gets it, yep, that's over. But that's around 3. That is like we said. I think these two have very similar experiences within the series of Smashurday Fight Live, and seem very evenly matched. I'm very excited to see how this round 3 goes. Let's not waste any time. Round 3. Nice. Well, I this. I mean, theoretically, this could potentially give Glassman an advantage. I mean, I don't know because here's the thing. He Yes, but I don't know how much that I don't know how much that carries over into uh, Al's experience. Well, I mean, you're not wrong in Japan. Okay, in all fairness, Mother 2 is Earthbound is Mother 2 in Japan. So he's not wrong. He's just kind of a weeb. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, if you want to take it, I guess. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize Ravioli was down to 2 stocks and he's down to last stock.
I'm not entirely surprised.
Ooh,
Jumps into it. Wow. Okay. I mean, again, there's a sizable lead, but Ravioli could pull off a reverse three stock potentially. You know what? I bet as much as I hate the writing in Danganronpa, I I bet it actually a lot like I mean obviously this wouldn't fix any of the story issues I have with the writing, but I bet a lot of the writing quality is like dialogue quality is better in Japanese. That would make a lot of sense. And with that, oh my gosh, Ravioli is out of the tournament. Crazy. She went into this tournament with the second highest win-loss differential of anyone. And she was beaten by I mean, granted, he's proven himself to be a very capable fighter, but only with one prior tournament under his belt. Uh, yeah. As she leaves, she says, I'm sorry about what has happened in your past, but I'm glad to see that it has not stopped you from making something good of your present and future. You are as legendary of a hero, if not more legendary than I. Well fought. And they shake hands. And up next, we have. Oh boy. Morsha. Not versus Terry. Alex, can we make it canon that this is what Q looked like when he was like 30? Cool. Damn, Q was hot when he was 30.
I wouldn't say difficult. I would say compliant.
And we're at Temple, which could fear. I mean, even though it is not Morsha compliant, it could potentially give Morsha some sort of home card advantage. Ooh, that was a very good move on Morsha's part. Knocking Q into that bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. All right. She manages to recover, but I thought the yeah, I thought she threw it straight down and it fell, but it did latch onto the platform, which is going to give both of them some trouble. Ooh, it's really giving Q trouble, and he loses his stop. But two Dragoon pieces on the field, and Morsha is not anywhere near him. Yep. Oh, and Morsha gets it. As she is known to do. No. But it allowed Q to get some extra damage off on her. Oh man, that's not gonna.
Oh yeah. I forget, was that your grad party that we did that at? Gotcha. Yeah. 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 I remember that very fondly because I had never seen it before. It was like, oh, this is fun. No, we did it. We definitely did it. Yeah. I remember us being very excited when we successfully did it. I mean, hey, I mean, we spent a bunch of time at my grad party playing freaking 1-2 Switch. So, there's- yeah, exactly. That's why I think that's that at least at Aaron's we were playing a game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we were well, yeah, whatever. Also, there was that one moment at my grad party where we just randomly broke out into All Star for no reason. I don't know what problem. Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I mean, I know like yeah, I don't know what the top was. That was that was the round three, right? Shit. I mean, I what? Hang on, hang on. No, yeah, no, that was round one. Never mind. Q does take round one though. All right. Okay. I'm glad we figured that out so that I didn't accidentally do a thing. Because y'all know Morsha would have immediately enforced that. Um so yeah. Oh, oh damn, Q had his final smash built up, but he got Victini, so it's built up, but now it's built up to a full-on one. Um yes, there you go. There he goes. Cool. Yeah. But he got it and it was good.
Speaking of people being underpaid in film and television, support the writers' strike.
And Q takes round 2, and Morsha is out of the tournament.
Yay. I thought the story behind damn. I thought the story behind Ghost Stories was Ghost. Yeah. Anyway. So Q moves on. Morsha is out of the tournament. And let's move on to our winners finals.
Gosh, the narrator's just everywhere these days. Ooch.
Quick interaction before they start the fight. Hey, I'm not sure how much you remember from before your death, but I'm sorry it went the way it did. But I look forward to having a good fight with you and hopefully forming a better memory with it. Likewise. The living room. Wait, oh no, it's not. No, it's not the same TV from earlier. It is not the same TV from earlier. That's what you're implying. Battle Kid. Okay, that. Yeah, okay. I thought you were referencing Junior's dad. Which actually I don't even think you get. Yeah, because you aren't in that dub. You'll get it once that dub comes out. Mm-hmm. Speaking of doing Pokemon playthroughs again, hey Alex, how would you feel about doing an Infinite Fusion playthrough? Okay, because I just want to experience that game and can't on my own because Mac. I feel like that'd be a fun one to do a dual commentary for. Oh, cool. Hey, at least I'm being used at least a Pokemon I'm named that's named after me is getting used. Uh, I did. I don't know if I mentioned this to people, but when I was there are these two Poketubers I really like that collaborate a lot. United Gamer and Original 151. Ooh, Aaron takes round 1.
he so far has gone undefeated today, only further improving his win-loss differential. That was already super impressive. Let's see. Nope. Let's see if he does. Round 2. But so United Gamer and Original 151 were doing a cage lock, and I left a funny comment on one of the videos because they mentioned one of them mentioned that it was like getting cold wherever they lived. And by cold they meant like I think 40 degrees or something like that. And well yeah, and so I left a comment like quoting however cold they said it was, and then going, me, a Minnesotan, hold my frozen beer. And Original 151 thought it was very funny. Vinny is his real name. Vinny thought it was very funny, and so he named a Muna or a Musharna after me. As a result, it never got used in the series. It just sat in the box, but you know, it was still cool to be called out like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go, man, I go jacketless in 50. like, like it is very hot in here right now, but the window being open is helping. Um, oh, shit! If he lands we go to a round 3. That is literally Aaron's first loss. That is Aaron's first loss of the day. Big. Yeah. All right, round 3. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. I wasn't paying attention to the second round. I'm definitely going to pay attention to this third round. Oh, Spirit. Yeah. Well, one of like 7. I believe there. If I counted, if I didn't miss one, I believe there are 7 Pokemon stages. There should be 8, but no, no, because we're missing Pokefloats. Also, we're in Gen. Also, we're in Gen 9 now, so yeah, and we now have 9. Hmm. Yeah, I just meant I was like in my mind I was trying to think of it, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. There should have been like they could have come up with something cool with Alola or even I forget if Ultra Sun and Moon were out on this. It, well, just I mean the environment of Alola, like going to the different, like it could be like a moving stage going through the different islands or something. Or I forget if Ultra Sun and Moon were out by the time this game came out, but if they were, some type of ultra space stage. Cool too. Yeah, some sort of stage with ultra space would have been cool too. Well, I mean, I'll look it up. Oh. Because I know this was 2018. Did he? Oh no, he makes it. He makes it and avoids Palkia's laser, whatever. That was a very good save, and he has a final smash built up. If he uses that effectively, it could all be over for the big sniff, at least in winner's bracket. He'd lose it. Okay. And the video game boy takes it, takes round 3, pushes the big sniff to lose it. But what a match. What a set for for both of them. That was awesome. I mean, it's better than no nickname at all for a Chikorita. Um, sorry. Um, the big sniff looks at the video game boy before he exits and is like, "Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll rematch in grand finals." Yeah, maybe. But just remember, I'm the one who wins. What Liam, remind me, that sounds so familiar. What's it from? Yeah, that's right. I see. I'm so used to hearing it after it's over, Anakin, Eye of the High Ground. That's hearing it by its, I immediately recognize it. But anyway, we have Q versus Glassman. This is very interesting. Uh, Anything for this one, Alex? All right. Yes, I thought maybe because they, I mean, I I quote I did quote the prequels, well, that movie in particular, to my mom earlier this week. um she obviously didn't get it because she hasn't seen the prequels, but yeah. um yeah. Okay. Okay. Because I know we differ on Star Wars opinions on time. Which do you think is the best prequel movie? Okay. It has been, I Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Phantom Menace is overhated. Um, it has I think it has a lot of good in it. The pod race scene is great. Obviously, the whole thing with Darth Maul and Duel of the Fates and Glass Man takes round one. Um, but like two, two has the worst dialogue of any Star Wars movie, easily. Anyway, let's move on to round two with these two. Um, nine has worse dialogue than eight. Literally, somehow Palpatine has returned is one of the worst lines in Star Wars. Yeah. What were you saying, Alex? Yeah, no, I do too. I do too. Here's the thing: people don't like it because it's different. I stand by that. People don't like it because it is different, and I think in like I think in less than 10 years it will be held up as one of the best Star Wars movies. I think in less than 10 years it will be held up that way. Because so be- because here's the thing. Ryan Johnson, here's the thing. Okay, you can still have a great movie. You can have a great movie with a terrible ending. The Matrix um the I mean, you can have a masterpiece of a movie and still have a terrible ending, and the rest of the movie still be great. Example, The Matrix. I, I yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the fan base treated Rose unfairly because it was not, and the actress who played her. No, that was worse because canonically they're cousins. Yes, because in the comics it is explained that anyway, we go to round 3. Let me just set that up. That is round 3, right? Glassman took round 1. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Yeah, yeah, round 3. Good. Um um yeah, in the comics it was explained that the reason Anakin didn't have a biological father is because Emperor Palpatine like used the Force to create him inside of Shmi. So technically Emperor Palpatine is Anakin's father. Yeah. I mean it makes sense. It makes sense. But when you factor in Rey and Kylo being a thing, okay, when you put it like that, yeah. Not that she would have known. Because I don't think anyone knows except for Palpatine. um, um, yeah. Um, um, mhm. Yep. Um. Um. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I do want to like at some point. I mean, I have. I mean, this isn't going to happen for a while because I have too much stuff to do and watch. But I yeah, I do need to finish that before they do the death battle because that's going to be a thing. Oh, by the way, yeah, Bill Scyther versus Discord. It was no, it's not the next one, but it won the 2D animated fight in the poll. Do you remember the poll they had? Yeah, yep. Well, given what I know, it'll be a fun one. Um, but no, actually, Alex, the next death battle is going to be one that you'll probably be really excited. Yes, yes. So that'll be fun. Um, yeah, Q could. I mean, if he pulls off a reverse three stock, it's looking very possible now. If Q only used his final smash, he didn't. But yeah, that is not a big. Samurai Goro just got rid of the Koopa shell, but yeah, that is not a big. In fact, he's already gotten back a lead. So, ooh, all right. And with that, Q moves on and Glassman is out of the tournament, and that's a reverse three stock. Um, this is all you, Alex. I assume you have an idea for this. Okay. Well, take care. All right. Continue. Your boss. I thought you worked for Costa.
Oh, okay then. All right. Well, um so then let's move on to Q versus the Big Sniff. Huh. I had no idea that you were working in I had no idea that you and Kostya were both working for the Queen Pin. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Just figures. Just when I thought I was out, you pulled me right back in. Fair enough. All right. So we have Q versus the Big Sniff, and whoever wins this set will go on to face the Video Game Boy in grand finals, of course. Oh. Yeah, Bunny's trying to grab the Big Sniff. Oh, and ooh, the bunny takes out the Big Sniff's first stock. Arcade Bunny. Go. All right. Also, never mind. I don't know why I was, but well, first of all, we're guaranteed to have a gunner winner, which figures they took up 5 of the 8 slots and have dominated this series for the most part. Yeah. But oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention to the stocks. Q could 3 stock the Big Sniff. In fact, he does. Well, hey, you know,
I mean, we still have at least one more round to fight, maybe two, depending on how this goes. But what do you say? You and I take it down under, and maybe we can rescue our boss. Your boss. I will be retiring. No? I like my odds. And I guess Q opens up a portal or something. Why is Easter Rob there? Yeah. And the Big Sniff is the first to knock out of stock on his opponent. Oh, dang. I think this also might have been the most female combatants we've had in a singles tournament. We had 3 and none of them won, which is a shame. I mean, two out of the 3 of them winning would have been a bad situation. So, ooh, yep, the Big Sniff is down to stock as a result. Not a huge gap. Both have boosts. Yet the aged brain. I don't know the guy's name either. Something Japanese. Ooh, good use of the final smash. Ooh, okay. Oh shit, and that might. Wow, Q takes it. Huh. Well, hey, 3rd place ain't bad for my last tournament. Yeah, he mentioned he's retiring after today's tournament. He wanted one last tournament against the best of the best. I will be doing so. And hey, even though I won't be around the tournaments, or I won't be fighting in a tournament rather again, and I won't be continuing with this, won't be continuing my work with the faction. I may be around to help every so often. So, if you need, yes. Well, I better be off. Good luck against the video game boy.
Right. And that was a 2-0. Our first I feel like it's been a while since we've had 2-0. But yeah, now the grand finals.
It is Q. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. I predicted the big sniff to win, so yeah. Yeah. How the hell did you get more points? I guess you must have gotten more points. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Because losers' predictions are worth less. So yeah. All right. Anything here? Uh,
Dialogue wise from Q.
yeah. Well, best of luck in this next match. Considering I 2-0'd you last time, you might need it. All right. Yeah, and this is a rematch from the very first match, and we're on the Breath of the Wild stage. This feels like it give Video Game Boy a slight advantage, but who knows? That's true. He's only lost one round uh today, and it was against a big sniff. So, ooh, weird. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, certainly not impossible to make up that deficit, but I mean, if anyone can do it, realistically it is the Video Game Boy. Yeah. Oh, and as a reminder to everyone, due to the nature of the double elimination bracket, this is so. In order to win the tournament, Q has to win 2 sets because he's coming from losers. So if with this first best of 3 set, if the Video Game Boy wins, the tournament is over and the Video Game Boy wins the whole tournament. If Q wins this set, then we get a bracket reset and go into a second set. And whoever wins that set wins the tournament. So, see what happens. Yeah. Oh, I just realized
I feel like I keep zoning out during these matches, but I didn't realize that Q was on his last stock and Video Game Boy was still at 2. He did a very good job of turning that deficit around, but he is down to his last stock now. It is a big damage deficit on Q's end, but Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Tatafiro, Pidgey. Ooh, but with the Video Game Boy having that healing orb, that's gonna make it harder for Q to close that gap. Whoop. Oh my god. All right. The Video Game Boy takes round 1 with that. And let's not waste time. Round 2. So, this could be it. If the Video Game Boy wins this round, the tournament potentially. And well, ooh. Okay. So this could go either way because if the Video Game Boy is able to control his rage and harness it into power, then then this will fuel him to victory. But if he lets his rage get the better of him, then this could be detrimental. Right now, he seems to be doing the former. This is not the stage where it happened, but it is. This is not the stage where it happened, but he did become the Video Game Boy on a Mario 64 stage with Rainbow Cruise, I believe. That said, it's even stocks. There's a decent damage difference, but with that healing would help, and Rathalos could deal a lot of damage to the Video Game Boy, especially on such a small stage. He takes up most of the stage. Ooh. But he takes out both Q and Rathalos with that final smash. That was really cool. Ooh, but it is back to even stocks, and Q is very close to a final smash. That could flip the tables. Come along and let's flip tables, to quote the Video Game Boy. Ooh. Oh, does it? Oh, no. Not enough damage. Yeah. But if he had more damage on him, he still could have died from that. And with that, the Video Game Boy wins the tournament. It makes sense. He was All right. Yeah, I was gonna come up with a thing, but nah, it it would be stupid, and it's already pretty late. Um, but yeah, with that, Aaron Han- Aaron Hansen, aka the video game boy, wins it. That is what I think. I think that is at. No, it's his third. It's his third. Yeah, because he and Dan won the first doubles tournament in season 1. And then he won the tournament right before Valentine's Day. Yeah, no, I mean everyone who was in this tournament had won at least one tournament before. Um yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, he has the best win-loss differential for a reason, and it only just got better today. Like, yeah. It is rare that he gets to do that because he had been robbed of wait, did he? No, wait. Wait, I'm trying to think. Did he win? Oh no, he didn't. He and Dan did not win the doubles tournament. He won the wild card tournament. That's what it was. Because the Big Sniff and Business Casual won the first doubles tournament. Um yeah. Um he won the wild card tournament. But he's won a lot. Um and yeah, uh that's gonna do it. Uh um I don't have any more story things to do tonight. Do we want to bring back the tradition of making a Mii Fighter at the end of each tournament? It's up to you. How you feeling? Because I don't have one in mind. Well, no, we'll that'll be a teaser. That'll be a teaser. We're gonna make it off stream. And you guys will see whatever character that is next week. But yeah. Um the video game boy is the champion. He is in fact the one who wins. Um and yeah. And a lot happened tonight story-wise. I mean, yeah. So some stuff happened. And and as always, don't have a good day, have a great day.